Hey friends, hey Mind Wanderers, welcome to another YouTube video with your life strategist and trauma coach, Sam Led, based out of beautiful Santa Barbara, California. It's an honor to be here for all of you in the nosebleed seats. And I wanted to talk to you today about a very popular topic in the human experience. It's called frustration, and why people that are frustrated or deal with a lot of frustration in their workplace or in their relationships or in their life are the best problem solvers. And when I think about my own frustrations and my own hardships, good hardships and bad hardships, and there are good hardships, but that's for another video. Before I begin, just remember to click subscribe and like if you love my work and you really are resonating with these topics. So let's begin. Frustration. I know firsthand what frustration is like. I could write my dissertation on frustration. And I really thought that when my marriage broke up and when I was dealing with a major legal situation about 15 years ago, that the frustrations and the failures that I experienced in my life would be the end of me. I was so frustrated because I believed in the concept of love, and I believed in my partner, and I believed in our relationship, and I believed that nothing could tear us down, nothing. And what ended up happening? Well, it fell apart. The marriage fell apart, and I was left frustrated. I was broken, grieving. I went through all the stages of grief and feeling hopeless that my life would never get back on track again. And I was frustrated. I was really frustrated. Besides the feelings of grief and depression that a lot of us experience when we are going through a major loss, I was more frustrated when I look back at it, and when I think about my frustration about why the marriage didn't work and why I continually having these failures or these obstacles and my legal situation from 15 years ago, and it was a snowball effect, and I was looking at frustration the wrong way. And then I saw this great article in the New York Times a couple months ago about how frustrated people, or people that deal with a lot of frustration, are the best problem solvers. So I want you to think about your own frustrations in your life and ask yourself, why am I frustrated? What is triggering these feelings of feeling overwhelmed, feeling angry, feeling that no matter what you do, no matter how you do it in your career and your relationships, there's constant frustration. But there's another way of looking at frustration. Frustrated people are the best problem solvers. People that are frustrated or are not satisfied with the status quo, often they can go, actually, frustrated people can go down two paths, right? A frustrated person can go down the path of self-destruction. We know where that goes. But then, a self-aware frustrated person can find new opportunity within the reason of them being frustrated. Why are you frustrated? Well, maybe it is that you're not getting the promotion from working really hard at work, or that you're constantly having issues with the project you're working on, and it feels like there's no end in sight. Well, go to that feeling. Ask yourself, why am I feeling frustrated? Why do I not accept what's my current reality as my current reality? And it's really interesting in this article that I read, and I kind of apply it to my own life, dealing with my own frustrations, and that in the tech industry, people that are frustrated people that were either let go from their jobs or they quit their jobs were being hired by top tech companies like Apple, like Google and Facebook. Frustrated people, because the higher ups, people like Steve Jobs, may he rest in peace, Mark Zuckerberg, etc., saw the value in the problem-solving abilities of frustrated people. Now you're probably asking yourself, what is he talking about? I don't work for Google. I have a 9-to-5 job and I still can't figure out how I can make more money. I have child support. I have all these obstacles, these frustrations, these stressors. Well, the good news is that if you look at frustration as a tool, is that, okay, I'm feeling like where I am in my life is not where I want to be, financially, and relationship-wise, health-wise, etc. What can I do right now in this moment, being self-aware of my environment, even though it may not be the environment that I want, because I'm frustrated where I currently am in my physical environment, etc. What first steps can I take to find solutions to my problems? So the frustration is kind of your mind and your emotional self telling you, okay, you don't want to be here where you are right now. What's step one to getting out of my own way? Are you entitled to feeling frustrated? Of course. But look at it as a jumping off point. That in your life, frustrations and feeling overwhelmed and feeling anxious and feeling stressed out, you have the opportunity to look at these feelings and these current situations as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for getting that new job or creating that new relationship or writing that new book or whatever it is, as a jumping off point. That frustration doesn't have to feel so overwhelming. It may be your current situation may be overwhelming. You might be out of work. You might be in debt. You might have school loans or grad school loans. You might have health issues. Okay. And you're feeling frustrated. You're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like I can't move forward. Well, the negative charge with I can't move forward is not working for you, is it? The negative charge for feeling hopeless and feeling overwhelmed, is it working for you? How can you look at it from a different angle? That in every new endeavor, every new job, every new relationship, we'll have problems, we'll have frustrations. But I look at it as they're good frustrations because you're alive and you're moving forward and you're taking the next step and you're still going to have frustrations. It's only a negative thing if you attach a negative consequence to that frustration. Like, I might lose my job tomorrow because I'm frustrated with my coworkers and I'm being difficult. Or I may fall out of love in my relationship, or I may break up my marriage because my frustrations are building. See, frustration can work for you because for things that are not working right for you in your life, some of these things that you can strip away, well, back off, walk away from, it's the universe telling you, you can do that. That's the positive and helpful energetic signature of feeling frustrated, is that things that you can clean out of your life, you can do that. But frustration is not going to go away, my friends. You know, there's this fairy tale persona that Hollywood has created about, you know, once we reach that pinnacle of our career or our finances are where we want it to be, that life is going to be perfect and there's not going to be frustration, but that's not real life. And that's what I realized with my marriage breaking up and with my legal situation and things that were really frustrating and scary and overwhelming, but became a better problem solver. I learned so much. Yeah, things are not perfect and there are current frustrations in my life, but I'm looking at it as, okay, how can I solve some of these problems in a better way? How can I be a better erudite problem solver? So I can still move forward and maybe see my life as perfectly imperfect, but that's okay. And to be very, very grateful for where I am right now. As hard as that may sound, or hard as that may be to conceptualize in your life, you can live with your current frustrations and see them as, okay, this is fire under my ass that is being lit. It's the wick that's being lit under my ass. What can you do about it? You're going to sit on your ass and perseverate over your frustrations and go deeper and deeper and deeper into your anxiety, into your sadness, into into your hopelessness, or you're going to see, okay, this is my obstacle. I can choose to go down the self-destructive route, or I can choose to make my life better. What's it going to be? Think about it. Have a great week, everybody. Don't give up. If you like what you hear, subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. Thank you.